Energy plays a major role in meeting basic human needs, both social and productive purposes. However, the extraction and application of energy resources have implications on the environment and development in general. One of the key indicators of economic development is the level and efficiency of usage of commercial energy services, both for domestic and commercial applications. The most striking phenomena about the African energy situation is the high dependence on biomass fuels, both fuel wood, charcoal and other non-woody biomass. As a matter of fact, commercial energy is limited to kerosene for domestic lighting and petrol or diesel for road transportation. Somaliland and Puntland are countries under post-conflict transition with a dilapidated infrastructure and significant population of internally displaced population resulting from several decades of civil war in Somalia. The level of access to modern energy resources is very low, as 80% of the population lives in rural areas marked by dispersed settlement and non-existent energy supply network in the rural areas. The Adventist Development and Relief Agency, ADRA Somalia, a non-governmental organization that has over the years dedicated itself to support livelihoods through projects touching on energy, health, education, water and sanitation, and economic development. ADRA is currently implementing a project dubbed the Somalia Energy and Livelihood Project (SELP) in Puntland and Somaliland. The two states are self-administering entities that are committed to post-war development and recovery and have enjoyed relative peace and stability for some time now. Between them, they have a population of close to 5.3 million people.
ADRA has been involved in energy activities over the last 8 years, since 2001, and several programs have been initiated to reach the communities in Somaliland and Puntland. Through the support from USAID, European Union, ADRA International, ADRA has been able to implement various programs touching on communities' needs, developing policies that support the government, and at the same time building the capacity of local and state actors. Through this program, technicians were trained on solar installation and maintenance, and through this program as well, the local authorities were also trained. The linkages of businesses were done, and out of this program, there were gaps that were truly identified, and it was realized without a good policy for any government, some of these renewable technologies were not going to be sustainable. And therefore, ADRA sought more funding, and EC was open enough to support a policy development program in Somaliland.
Funded by the European Commission and co-founded by ADRA UK, SELP is a 3-year project, and it has 4 main aims: increasing utilization of alternative energy options, strengthening capacities of local institutions to install, manage and promote sustainable use of alternative energy options, establish commercialization and marketing and dissemination strategy of alternative energy options in rural areas.
So far, we have been able to undertake a training in community energy needs assessment. We identified non-state actors and state actors, and private sector, civil society organizations to come together and we build their capacity on how first to identify the energy needs of a community and how to select or how to make choices of technology that can be utilized in order to meet the development needs of a community. We are able to also undertake training in energy technology design and implementation, but targeting basically two areas such as solar PV training, basically looking at the whole sector of solar PV, but for productive end users. We have been able to undertake training in cook stoves, energy efficient biomass cook stoves, with the women groups and some entrepreneurs in Puntland and Somaliland. So they are going to produce these cook stoves for the market, but also to enhance their economy at household level, and also to help minimize the utilization of charcoal at household level. We've been able also to do some capacity building in wind energy sector. We have built an entrepreneur in Hargeisa who is currently fabricating windmills for the market. The aim was to encourage local production so that the spare parts can be found locally. We have the local capacity to also maintain and manage these schemes once installed. So during the year also we were able to host Somaliland Energy Trade Fair, which is part of the awareness program to encourage utilization of alternative energy systems in Somalia.